It's rolling.
Okay. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadosh.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is basically going to be a video, basically being that, prophets, the prophets don't really look, don't look so foolish out there right now. We're, in a time that we never really experienced before, and I wouldn't say it hit unexpectedly, but it kind of did. But it did and it didn't, because, they remember months ago they was talking about, it's only a matter of time before the corona thing hits. When this place completely falls, it's going to be unexpected, it's going to be unexpected. But that's kind of another video. The prophets don't look so foolish out there, and every time something happens, we never usually do. Like I think 5-6 years ago, the riots happened in Baltimore. We ain't look so foolish out there. Everybody was up there, Everybody was hitting the comment boards. Why? Because people were, awoken from that for an amount of time, And it's the same thing with this right here, we don't look so foolish out here, Because when the book of Matthew 24, that stuff is unfolding right now, man. And people are starting to realize that these words that we have spoken are true. And at the same time, this can make a lot of guys fall out. Because somebody's on the comments, they wanted the GMS brother said he saw a guy lead the camp, when all this started. And Apostle Sahar did a video on that comment, So this could be a test to see how faithful guys are, man. We gotta pray that we remain, that we remain in the faith,
That's right.
No.
It's easy to drop out for people.
That's true.
So if anybody got scriptures or whatever.
This is I got one.
You got it.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 5. It says, "Therefore judge nothing before the time, until the Lord till the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness, and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts."
Right. This is why now that we'll say that certain prophecies and things are going to move forward. We don't know what virus is going to be released. We don't know what plagues is going to be released, but we know that some plagues coming.
Yeah, they coming. This ain't people get it mistaken. This ain't the first one, man. This is not the first. And this is not going to be the last. That's what people have to realize, that this is not going to be the last one. The Lord is putting it on people right now to see how it is to go through a pandemic.
Yep.
I don't think there has really been a pandemic.
Not globally.
Not globally, no. There's been epidemics, and things like that. Little small things, not even really small, because they weren't small either.
Yeah, they had big epidemics in the time of darkness. You had the bubonic plague.
Come.
You had a lot of harsh stuff going back then, like in the Middle Ages.
Mm-hmm.
Then you even had polio.
Yeah.
So you had certain bad epidemics.
Each era had something. They always had something.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is a global. This is something that we never seen before. And like I said, this could very well be a test to see how faithful guys are, and how many guys are going to fall out and just fold, just like that.
Yep. And history definitely repeats itself. I got a scripture real quick. This is Revelations 18:8. It says, "Therefore shall her place come in one day," meaning even in this day. This one day is like this entire era right now. And it says right here, "Death," which we're seeing a lot of, and mourning and famine, and she shall Well, I just wanted to get to that main point right there because we're seeing a lot of these deaths happening. That's been going on for a long time. I mean, this is really what's going to kick it up, especially when this place falls. You're going to have plagues even then when this place falls because Esau's going to unleash everything. Esau is unleashing things now, but it's ultimately through the Lord that's doing it. Because this is what? Prophecy. Prophecy is supposed to happen.
That ultimate death that's coming in 1 hour is those nuclear missiles.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. I got the scripture here because you just said the Lord is doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Isaiah 45 and 7.
I was just going to get that one.
It said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Lord does everything. You know, He does everything. He did this. You know, the Lord just, when we say the Lord does everything, He does everything. You know, that's why we never, you know, we could say that, you know, Esau did this, Esau did that. That's all the Lord.
Yeah, because Esau's a puppet.
Right. If Esau wanted to bring this place down, he would have did it fucking 20 years ago. You know? Probably even sooner. He would have did this 20 years ago, but you know, you gotta realize that we are not on Esau's time, but we're not on our time. We're on the Lord's time.
Yeah, Esau take orders too.
Esau takes orders, right? Because they talk to Satan, and Satan say, you know, whatever has to come, you know, whatever the Lord tells me, whatever the Lord tells him, tells Satan, you know, Satan delivers. It's a command chain.
Yep.
You know, it's a command chain. You know, and again, if Esau wanted to bring this place down, you think he would have did that already by now?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could have been like you said a couple times. He could have used something other than a sickness. You know, he could have used something else. It just had to be a sickness. You know,
and it was quick to send these people into a panic.
Verse 9.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few." And we're seeing that even in this trial, that this is happening all too quick. We're seeing that everything's being. This is an example of what the Lord is showing us. This may be it. This may not be it. We don't know. The Lord don't even know what time He's coming back. But He's showing us right now how quick that Babylon will fold.
Right, that's Yahweh Shah don't know. But
Right.
the Father only.
Right.
The Most High knows.
Right.
Right.
And we're seeing it right now that everything's shutting down pretty quick. They talking about Americans shutting down just that fast. It's only been what? Only a week? Week and a half?
Yeah.
2 weeks? Just that quick. And in the other scripture, we don't know the time. We know it's gonna fall that quick. This is just an example.
Well, go to Matthew 24.
I was holding
I
that
was
too.
just getting ready to get there, but
You
you
already
already had it.
Yep.
Alright, it's 1 Corinthians 4:9. It says, "For I think that Yahweh have set forth us the apostles last,
Was apostles mean what? Messengers.
Messages. Huh?
as it were appointed to death.
Right.
For we are made a spectacle unto the world and the angels."
Even the angels. So all this time we out there, they laughing at us, the black Hebrew Israelites, with these fake garments and just joking us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep on.
Yeah,
You
keep
know?
going. That's all right. That's all good.
Go ahead.
It says, "And to men, we are fools for Yahweh's sake,
Oh.
but ye are wise in Yahweh's and Yahweh. We are weak, but
you- Go ahead.
ye are strong. Ye are honorable, and we are despised."
Right, all these churches, they're honorable, you know. Well, we are despised. Everybody hates us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they hate us? Because they don't want to see this place go down, man. You know. They don't want to see Babylon fold.
And the worst part about that is deep in that spirit, they know we're right.
You know.
That's why they fight so hard against it. Because if they didn't really believe us, they would just pass us by.
Right.
So many people was quick to argue against us about it.
You got more.
You got more on that?
So you can go jump in and go to. We can go back.
I know, bro. If you got more, you can finish up on it.
That whole scripture's good.
Oh, gotcha. This is Matthew 24:6. So like it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." And those rumors of wars is just not only World War III that's coming, because we're permanently affected that, but it's the war with each other, the viruses, and so many other things. That's why it's that much more important that to really see that we don't have the luxury or time to be falling out of this. Which falling out of this truth is not a luxury, by the way. But it's the simple fact that you don't want to fall out when this happens. You want to be on the Lord's side when this happens. With Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Because guess what? This is all we have left. When this place falls, what do you have to go back to? Nothing. All these other countries have the place to go back to. We have nowhere to go to. We're stuck here. It says, "See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So we know that these things are going to happen, but this means that we can't give up the faith. This also means we got to keep pushing until Yahweh Shah comes back.
Right.
So it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom."
Right. Hold that out. Go to Isaiah 13.
Okay.
Something else.
Are you already in
You can hold what you got. Go to Isaiah 13.
No, I'll go
But
there.
you keep reading.
it? Okay.
And started about 9. That's just precepting to that. Ezekiel 33. Yeah.
So it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom," which we are obviously seeing. When World War III started, that's all the wars have been started. But right now, this whole thing with Trump blaming China, that's going to start a whole riot or war. Really.
Well, China's actually blaming Trump.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, they blaming each other right now.
Yeah. That's gonna be-
Iran, Russia,
Yup.
they're blaming America too for this whole outbreak.
Yup. So you can see where this is going to lead.
Right.
It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilences," which we're obviously saying, and earthquakes in diverse places.
And honestly, I believe they're inflating a lot of this stuff. But COVID-19 is just basically just a respiratory virus.
Right.
So they I believe there is this respiratory virus, this engineered virus, which all of them are. There's different strains.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They just named it that for more media hype.
Pretty much.
They hyping it up,
Yeah.
And don't be surprised if you see a COVID-20 or COVID-21. Don't be surprised.
It's developed into a new strain.
Yeah, don't be. You know what they say now?
Higher.
Somebody. This was a couple weeks ago. I don't think they believe in it now though. They saying that as it gets, when the warmer weather comes, because winter is about flu season.
Yeah.
So what they were saying a little bit, they still say we don't have any knowledge of it, but what they were saying a little bit is when the warmer weather comes, the virus tends to slow down. But then they said, well, we're worried about when it gets cold again.
Well, that's false because viruses grow in warm climates.
And warm climates.
Which
So
makes
it's
no
like,
sense because in the cold it's not supposed to be a
Right.
thing. In the cold, everything's supposed to be more stalled.
Right.
That's how you know that this place is completely backwards.
right.
Well, because your immune system is being broken down in the cold, and those viruses, it's not supposed to travel in the cold. The cold is a filtration of the earth. That's why when you deal with the poles, like the North Pole, South Pole, you had the North Pole that is really cold.
Right.
The Most High made it that way for a reason.
And the seasons change for a reason.
For the earth.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. All these are the beginning of sorrows, which we.
This we in the beginning. These are the beginning of sorrows. Read that part again. What you at?
8.
Go to 7 again.
All right.
Is it 7 you started?
7 is where I left off at. when it says in diverse places.
Yeah, read that again.
Con. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places."
Right, a pestilence is what?
A disease.
A pestilence is a plague.
Oh, yeah, plague.
Another word for pestilence is plague.
Right.
And when you look up the word plague, which I did a video earlier on that, when you look up the word plague, let me look that up real quick. Plague, a pestilence can be, and a plague can be from an animal or like an insect, or like if your house is full of bugs and ants, that's a pestilence. You know, it says a disastrous evil, which evil means what? Eve means bad and ill means times.
Yep.
Okay. So disastrous bad times or affliction, calamity, a destructively numerous influx of multiplication of a noxious animal or infestation. Like
Just
the
like
locust.
yeah, I was just about to say, like the locusts over in the Middle East.
Right.
That already happened before, didn't it? Back in Egypt.
Yeah. And it's been happening on and off now. But I mean, it was a real big plague then.
Right.
You know, the vegetation, but it's bad now. It says a virulent, contagious febrile disease that is caused by bacterium, okay, pestis, okay, and that occurs in bubonic, pneumonic, and septemic forms. Now, pneumonic goes to pneumonia is the lungs,
Right.
and sepsis goes to the blood.
Okay.
So these viruses, they get in the blood and they attack the lungs. You know, that would be your COVID-19. You know, or SARS or any other virus.
SARS, Ebola, even the flu itself.
The flu itself is a pneumonic bacteria. Okay, go ahead.
All right. It says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows."
Right.
Is that more on that? No, probably not.
What's that?
No, I think that was it on that.
No, it goes more.
Oh, it's okay. It says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted." Oh,
Right.
I remember this, yeah.
Yeah, so that could be, you know, when that time comes, man.
Yeah.
You know,
All our hell's going to really break loose.
when Trump gives everybody 1,000 or whatever the case, he's really just forwarding the crash of the economy. It's time to crash this thing. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know.
This place is all broken down. It hasn't recovered from the first stock crash. They ain't going to recover from this one.
Somebody hold Nahum 3:1.
I get that. If
You can go to you can read what you got and then you go to
Okay.
Isaiah 13.
All right, this is Ezekiel 33:3. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet.
Right. Aren't we supposed to blow the trumpet? That's what we've been doing.
Yep.
Right? And everybody want to believe us. Everybody, them damn Hebrews.
He blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right.
He heard the sound of the trumpet.
Right. So if you heard what we've been teaching, look, man, that's on you. That's on all you simple niggas, man.
Yeah.
That walk by and hiss and laugh. The black Hebrew Israelite, they joking us. You know why they joke us? In that spirit, they love the adultery. They love running up in another brother's house, you know, laying with another brother's wife,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
They love the wickedness, man. They love to continue to smoke the hardcore weed. And Jake coming to truth with that spirit too.
Isaiah 50:16 goes into that. What have you wicked people telling them y'all praise Yahweh Shah or just Jesus? What have you obviously done? Y'all haven't quit the smoking. You haven't quit pork. You haven't quit y'all wickedness. What have you claimed to be righteous?
Right.
Nothing. They just like to sprout the name and that's it.
Yep.
Damn, they can't even read the Bible right. But they don't.
No.
Yeah, I'm talking to a Christian earlier today. He like, yeah, we're in the last days, you know. But then they able to do whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah.
They want to keep cooking grandma's chitlin dinners in church, man.
Yup.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't love the Lord, you're doing that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing all over. Oh, the end of the world now. You know, I'm just seeing that shit all over now.
Yep.
You know?
You know, that's why we gotta be mindful of those them think tanking gurus that come up with these philosophies
Yeah.
about what is this and what is that and and then you take it in and then you try to make something out of it with the scriptures.
Yeah.
When it's really simple. You know, it's really
It's hard.
simple. You go with the Most High, no matter what it is, no matter what's what, it's really simple. The Most High say, hey, this is going to happen, and this is what it is.
That's what's going on. Yeah.
There are these people coming up with all these philosophies that COVID-19 came from the zoo or some shit, you know? Just all kinds of crazy doctrines, man. Now, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know that this man engineered this, and we believe that. We know that the whole COVID-19 thing is a form of an engineered tactic anyway.
Yeah.
You know, some of it's made up, no doubt. But I believe that some of us have to get sick, or they have to show that some people got sick. You know, the media hype everything up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I believe it's just nothing more than a contagious virus, a regular old one-of-the-mill virus that's been a little more enhanced.
Because all Esau did was he probably took it from some animals, which they apparently went into saying it, of course, supposedly came from a bat that was transmitted through an anteater.
Right.
And they took it and enhanced it.
It
got come from
engineered.
somewhere.
It engineered.
Right.
They always had these viruses in the CDC.
Right.
Then they got to take it from an animal. They already got the damn viruses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, if you look up how many viruses they got,
Yeah.
how many plagues, the Ebola. Remember the Ebola outbreak?
Yeah.
You know?
That was a big thing right there.
And that you saw how quick that died down.
Let me go to Matthew 7:22. It says, many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? This is actually going to the Israelites. These are Israelites. Down with the white man. Death to saying all that stuff. But then the mark of the beast, we talk about the prophecies and all that. He got, no, that ain't the mark of the beast. That ain't the true prophecy. And it says, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. All right, finish up what you got for
What you want to do?
3-1.
All right, it says this verse 5. It says he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Right, keep going.
But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come to take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity.
Right.
But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Which verse you at?
6. Now I'm going to 7.
You just want to go to 33. Go to 33. It said 33 and 3. 33 and 32. Okay, so we don't need all the extra hype, all the extra music,
Yes.
all that extra,
Stay on the, just
Stay on course.
stay out of the hype.
Yeah.
They hype it up to get people scared.
Right.
Tactic.
That's their scare tactics. That's what they're designed to do.
And all they want to do is see how quick it is for people to just snap just like that.
They won't tell 31. They won't tell about the ones who recovered back then.
Right.
All right, this is Ezekiel 33 and 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
That's all these people in the church and TD Jakes, TD Fakes.
I seen he was live yesterday.
I seen that.
He been live, going live, getting them donations.
Mhm.
That's that bread and circuses,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
You know, that bread is giving you the hype, and the circuses is that game just going around and around and making you feel like that everything is comfortable. We don't need you rioting and acting crazy. Just love one another as we usher in this new world order. You know,
Just another church.
that's what they set up to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Churches are meant to keep people under control,
right?
which is what they used in slavery. Read the Bible to them, make it talk sweet to them, and just relax.
You know
Don't
what?
panic. You just keep being a good servant.
Yep, and that leads to ultimately the chip, but a vaccination.
Yep.
You know, and you already know how many people going. That is so crazy. You don't even need to make that damn thing mandatory because how many people